Hey guys, so House of the Dragon episode 5 is out and it is official. Weddings in Westeros are they're a bloody affair. This wedding was not as bloody as previous weddings, the previous weddings we've seen. But still, wow, what the fuck? Man, I love seeing it. But before I get to the wedding, we have a new Hand of the King, and I like something they did with the Hand of the King. They didn't come out and just tell us so person is the Hand of the King, blah 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 blah. They didn't just say it to us like that. They used their camera to show it to us. Man, I love when showrunners just believe their audiences is smart enough to grab things without even saying anything. It just makes me feel smart seeing things that seeing the things that the showrunners want me to see. And I just love when they use the cameras to tell story instead of just having to say things all the time. It just fills me with so much joy. With the new Hand of the King comes new shady characters. There is a character that had a conversation with Alicent in this episode, and I was like, damn, this guy is going to be so underlooked, but he's going to be a very, very powerful player. He's one of those people that will be shaping things in the background. Like, he has the mindset of chaos is a ladder, and I feel like he's going to be a very, very wicked player in this series. And the next episode starts showing us the children of Alicent and Rhaenyra. I feel like that guy is going to have some things to, like, he's going to have some manipulations to do against those children, and that guy is just one of the most scary players in the game right now. And man, I just can't wait to see what they do with him, because that character has so much potential, and I feel like only havoc, only chaos can come from this. And Alicent doesn't have any ally. She has lost her father. Not lost her father. Her father is no longer the Hand of the King. So there's no one on Alicent's side. She has realized that she cannot trust Rhaenyra, and she has realized that the king self is not going to be doing things in her favor. So she has to be the only one looking out for herself. And if she has that kind of mentality, she's going to be very, very brutal. And I can only see Alicent becoming a problem. Like, I'm liking what they are doing with her. She's going to become such a big problem for the Targaryens. And I'm just here to see it. She had a scene where she fully owned herself being the queen in this episode. And I was like, damn, man, I got goosebumps. And the music, fuck, the music always gets me, man. It just gives me goosebumps. I was like, fuck, I was so immersed in this. Man, I'm so excited even just talking about it. I just love seeing all those things. And the wedding. Like, they did a lot of things in the wedding where they showed characters, like the dynamics between different characters. You just look at characters looking at themselves, and you can just see the dynamic, the things that are going to come from these little glances that they're having with each other. So much potential, so much craziness, so much bad shit craziness that is going to happen. Man, that wedding sequence was just so beautiful with all the players, so many players in the room. And you could just see everybody. Everybody has their own different intentions, different agendas. Like, this is Game of Thrones, man. To me, I feel like Game of Thrones is at its best when it's talking about their politics and the scheming and the plotting and the betrayals. That is what I love about Game of Thrones. And this episode just gave it to me, like, wow, oh my god. I was so excited, man. Like, so far, this is my favorite episode of the series. And to give credit to the people, the actors that played Rhaenyra and Alicent. Rhaenyra and Alicent. This is going to be their last episode as portraying the characters that young. Next week, we're going to start seeing them being portrayed by new people. But these guys, they have been so good to watch. They are just so believable. The acting, there are some little things, there are some little subtleties you see in the acting that just make it hit so much harder. Man, I don't know what I can say about this show that hasn't been said already. It's just so good. The acting is phenomenal, and I can't wait to see what comes next, man. I'm so excited. Looking forward to episode 5 of episode 5 of House of the Dragon. That's my review. Cheers.